It's me, Honeybee TV.
How are you? Oh, very angry. Don't hurt me! Good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. It is a beautiful sunny day in Orlando. In fact, I'm gonna moan and say I'm too hot and it's only like 10:30. So yesterday was fog, so it was a lot nicer to like walk around. So now I'm going to see how many rides I can get today, because I've got a fast pass and paid extra for that because I'm staying at the Value Resort, so it's not included. If I was staying at like the Hard Rock, which is like premier fancy top level hotel, then I would, but they were super expensive because it's New Year's Day and it's busy crowds. You could tell yesterday, with it being New Year's Eve, that people were going to Disney because they do New Year's big, but here they closed at 10 p.m. yesterday, so they weren't really doing anything, which was a bit odd. But anyway, so I've already this morning gone on Hagrid's, which is amazing. Best ride here. You're on an actual motorbike. It's so cool. It's really clever and so smooth. The new rides make you realise how chunky and clunky the original roller coasters are, if that makes sense. So I'm now gonna go into the Harry Potter land. I've done a few rides this morning, like Hulk, it was like 2-minute wait, and Shrek, because Shrek it's closing down in a few days forever. I suppose it's a bit old now, but anyway, I'm gonna go. Let's keep going. Don't even like this film, which I know is a scandal, but here I go. Do you remember that noise? Do you remember this character?
Loads of rides have lockers. This is Men in Black. You go up, you use your ticket, and it pops open one of the thin, slender, tiny lockers that you have to skillfully put your bag in. So recommendation is small bag and empty your drink. No one wants a wet fanny pack.
This is a weird angle. So behind me is a Rip Ride Rocket, and I've just ridden that with my fast pass. So with the fast pass it took like 15 minutes, which is so quick. It's hilarious. Look, you'll just see them now. But what the best thing is, you can pick the song, so it's all got like rap and all different types. And I picked ZZ Top, Give Me All Your Lovin', which was really good for that ride. I nearly went with Limp Bizkit, Rollin', but I thought, no, we'll go for some classic rock. So we did that. It was really good fun. And before that I did the Mummy. See, I've done the Mummy at Hollywood version, and it was slightly different, but I prefer the Hollywood one. Don't tell anyone this. So I'm just chilling by the stage. It's like a AstroTurf area. It's in the shade, so everyone's kind of hanging out here because it's just so hot now. But it's a nice hot. It's not like UK heatwave hot. That's just unbearable. But I've realised that it's like quite humid in the morning and damp. and then it really clears out. So the express pass, gosh, I'm getting all the names wrong. It's really good, but I'm noticing it's actually quite a day today, and I thought New Year's Day would have been quite busy. So it's really, really short lines, and now I've got some people coming around. So some like Christmas dancer people from the parade, so I don't know what they're planning. Tomorrow is the last day of the festive celebrations, so the parade last night was really good, really enjoyed that. And my mission today was like do loads of rides. Yesterday was about doing all the shows and stuff, but I'm flying through them. I have to say Gringotts, the Harry Potter one, is brilliant. It's like a mix of a roller coaster and like film and stuff. It's just like a bit of everything. So there's a woman staring at me. It's so awkward doing this by yourself. So I'm checking out today, and I'm moving over to Pop Century at Disney, and then I've got Epcot tonight, and my plan is just to do the fireworks there and tick that off and try the Skyliner. So it's all very exciting. Got to get an Uber over there. I'm having issues with the Lyft app. It just doesn't want to recognise my credit cards, which is very annoying. But there are worse things in life. But a bit stressful at the airport on my first day, because I thought there was no way I was going to get anywhere. But I did. So it's just amazing weather. I just can't believe how nice it is. It's just unbelievable. It's basically been 2 years of me in just cloudy old Britain, and I'm so pale. Even Donkey had a go at me yesterday because he was like, you're so white. I was like, yes, I'm a ghost. So he was laughing. Just keep reapplying the sun cream. Top tip, I'm going to give you some tips right now for Universal because I have gone flying through it. If you are prone to motion sickness, which in my 30s I have developed, which is really frustrating, a lot of the rides here are going to make you feel a little bit nauseous, a little bit pukey, so be careful. So Transformers and Spider-Man are the same style ride, just different story. So they like, you're in a cart and it moves you around, it's a lot of screens. If you start to feel a little bit queasy, just focus on a static item or like the front of your cart. Don't look at the screen, it just helps you. And the Tonight Show is a bit like moving seats, so that can just don't look at the screen and like focus on something like in front of you. But it's a lot of screens here, and I find it really disappointing because it just doesn't work for a lot of people, like myself. I just avoid The Simpsons, it just makes me so ill. But get up early. So if you are staying at a resort hotel like I am, plan to get here at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes before your early hours park admission opens, so then you can get the front of the line, or as close to the front of the line when they open it up, and then you run to Hagrid's or power walk to Hagrid's, because that will be the longest ride time for everyone every day. So do that. There's music going now. I'm gonna have to go. It's just too much going on around here. But basically get up early, do all the big hitters first, because the earlier the better. It's made such a difference because in the afternoon you get really, really busy, and the lines yesterday were crazy. I am talking like 2-hour waits, and it's just not worth that for anything. So I think at one point it could have gone up to 3 hours for Hagrid's because they can have a bit of technical difficulties. So just wake up early, and you can always go back to the hotel for a nap or something. So worth it, honestly. I've had such little queue time here. I think the longest one I had was to get on the blooming train for Diagon Alleys, and that was like 25-30 minutes. I've worked so hard to avoid lines, but it's worth it. It would have totally changed my experience of the Universal section if I had to wait. single rider do it, especially at the festive period, because honestly, people don't even think of using it, and also people look at me funny because I'm solo. But I've hardly had to wait in them either, so just keep an eye on the app. The app is your friend, and use mobile ordering for food because it saves you so much time as well. Another tip for this is the freestyle cups. So the more people in your party, the more they lower the cost per cup. So this was $16.99 plus tax for your first day to activate it. All day you can use the Coca-Cola freestyle machine, so it's got everything from vitamin water to Coke, obviously, and all the different flavours of it, because there's loads of different flavours of Coke and Sprite and things like that. And then to reactivate it each day after that is $10.99 plus tax. But when you think about one fountain soda drink here is like just under $5, it just makes sense to get this. But if you get it at the start of the day, like yesterday, I was in the park from 7 a.m. and left about 8 p.m. So you get a lot of time to drink it, and then you can drink it, but you can't load it back up for another 10 minutes. But if you're a cheeky savage, well, you could be, but if you're savvy, this really works out, especially if there's a couple. I found it really good as well because it's really big, and I'm prone to just getting really dehydrated because I just get so focused on moving around and seeing what's going on that I forget to drink, and kind of carrying this around reminds me to do that. I drank so much yesterday and I'm so glad, because this morning a lot of the rides you have to empty this out and put it in a locker, and I'm starting to feel dehydrated now, so I'm trying to catch up. So it's good because the heat really takes it out of you, so keep drinking, people.
Back to Islands of Adventure, so I went on to the Hogwarts Express to go on the ride I really wanted to do one more time, and that was Velocicoaster. It is amazing. If you love thrill rides, this is a must do. It's just so good.
So here is my room in Pop Century. I've literally just arrived, so the lighting isn't fantastic. So this is my room. This is a Murphy bed, so I've got this nice table and chairs, and then if I bring it down, I'm not strong enough with one arm. So this is my little prep section with my little fridge. So I bought a few things in Walmart, Walgreens, that I'll put in there. Lots of cupboard space. This is really nice. An adjoining room if I had more people to join me. Slidey door. Now let's find the light. Wow. Obviously wrong branding, Jurassic World. So I have a ironing board, lots of storage, which is good. A little section of wardrobe, which is good for one person, but I think you'd struggle if it was another. Uh-oh, have we got a problem here? Have we got light? Got any light in here? Oh, this is better. There we go. So your toilet and your shower bath combo. It's behind this slidey door, which has a mirror. Hello. So they have the famous H2O products that I've heard about. A very low bath. I think this might be used more for feet, but this looks like a great comfy bed. I mean, this looks nice. I don't know why I've got 1,000 pillows though. This makes no sense, but anyway. So yeah, this is my bed. So it's straight onto a walkway, but a little bit exposed, people walk past. However, down there is where the lifts are, and there's some stairs down that direction, and the lake is just there. But it means I can like nip into the back of the Skyliner, which is absolutely great for me. It means I don't have to walk too far. And it was only like a 4-minute walk to check in where the restaurant is, so it was really handy. So overall, really happy with my room. When you use the app to check in, you can put your preferences for what building, so they gave me what I wanted. Top floor, so I don't hear banging from upstairs, but my last hotel you could hear everything of next door, so I'm hoping it's not the same, but who knows. So I'm gonna do a quick change, refresh. Check-in was so helpful, like they were really, really nice. But I have some vouchers that I'm meant to pick up, and they said they were there, but they're not, so I have no idea where to get them. And so that's really annoying me, because it's like $200. But I got my dining credit emailed through, and today's the first day of it, so it'll be interesting to see how that works. But it's a e-gift card, so I'm going to plan to put it into my app and see if it works. But it's only for food, so it's like $36 per night for a value. So this is Pop Century, that's value. Art of Animation is another one. So yeah, right, better get going. Gotta get things to do, busy. I'm sure you'll hear more from me, but I had the Express Pass today, and it was really good for some of the rides, because they were really long waits, they're like 65 minutes, 90 minutes. But overall, I don't think I got my complete value from it, because I could have used single rider for some of the things, but overall, it did mean that I could do everything I wanted in Universal and be like comfortable with time, rather than be a bit stressed that I didn't get everything done. But the silly thing is, I have a 14-day ticket, so I could go back if I wanted to. But there's some rides I didn't want to do because of like motion sickness with the screens. But I did Hagrid's twice today, and no, I've done it twice in my stay. Done Velocicoaster twice, which some people just can't even do it once, so I'm really happy about that. The Mummy, all the big rides. So yeah, can't say I mean, I think the thing I do want to do is Volcano Bay, and I want to go to Cheesecake Factory, so I'm going to try and incorporate that all into one trip. But yeah, I'm going to go now and see where the night takes me.
Shocker, I didn't even get to Epcot. I was so wiped by the time I unpacked, I decided the only thing I should do is check out the food court. So I got myself a little kids menu item of chicken tenders and fries. It was alright, could have done better. So then I just chilled, because the next day is Animal Kingdom.